Hi, this is Phil Burgess from Strongheart TV. I'm currently staying in South Africa at Gerrit van Staden's farm, and you can see some of his animals behind, the lemmings in the enclosure behind me, busy doing their stuff. But today I'm really excited because I'm going to be going to Johannesburg and be meeting Xena Botha, who was the 2017 South Africa's Strongest Woman Champion. She's also represented South Africa as a Springbok in the women's rugby, so it's going to be really interesting to chat to her and find out more. Enjoy the interview. Hi Xena, how are you going?
Good, thanks to you.
Pretty good. So just tell us, what titles do you hold at the moment in Strongman?
Botswana Strongest,
Okay.
Passion and Power, and SA Strongest.
Oh wow, so have you been in the sport very long?
Less than a year, about 10 months.
So what got you into it in the first place?
Played rugby
Yeah.
most of my life,
Yep.
and then I retired, and then I was seeking for another sport that gave me that kind of still physical challenge.
Yep.
And then I just did a fun competition, and then got hooked from there.
So what was the first competition you did?
It was in Bloemfontein.
Yep.
Monster Struck.
Okay. Oh, cool. And how did you go in that first competition?
First competition I came third.
Yep.
Because I haven't gym.
Yep.
About for 3 years before that comp that happened. That
Wow.
any training.
Yeah, that's a great, just come in and get third. So.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. So you mentioned about playing rugby. So I believe you played for the female Springboks.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So you've been playing rugby all your life?
No, I actually started when I moved to Cape Town.
Okay, yep.
That was about 2006.
Yep.
When I started, and then I started playing for Springboks in 10.
Yep. Oh, that's great. And what position?
Music prop, number one.
Okay. Wow. So what's the best thing to come out of your rugby career?
Playing World Cup
Okay.
in
So
2010.
wow. Did the Springboks win it?
No.
Oh, okay. How far did they go?
We came 10th.
Okay.
Yes.
No
Yeah,
worries.
which was our second World Cup we competed in. So.
And I believe you played the same position as I do, loose head prop.
Yes.
Okay, maybe you can give me some tips later then.
I'll give you later.
Oh, good stuff. So you have you got obviously some goals for Strongman this year. What are your goals?
My goals are to compete at the Arnold Classic,
Okay.
and then to better my performance than last year,
Yeah.
and then also do Africa's in November.
Okay.
And then see, maybe I get an invite again from overseas.
Okay, you'd love to compete overseas?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
Because of the open class in South Africa, there isn't a lot of competition.
Yeah.
And athletes yet, because it's still a growing sport.
Yep.
So it's when you reach the top, then it's better to compete overseas.
Yeah. So are you seeing, you say about the growing sport, are you seeing more female athletes coming into it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what do your friends think when you say you do Strongman? Especially your ex-rugby colleagues.
Well, they like it. Supporting.
Yep.
As well. Motivating. There are some people that's against it.
Yep.
Like my parents.
Okay.
Because they think you're messing up your body, and because of all the physicality, and
Yep.
you're pushing and my mom always asks me, where are you going to start?
Yep.
So it's different views actually.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
And obviously, it is something that some people say, oh, it's not a feminine
It's
thing
not
to
a
do,
feminine
and all
thing.
this sort of stuff. But
And
yeah.
rugby as well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So, did you score many tries for the Springboks?
No, not for the Springboks. Props don't score tries.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because I don't score any either. So I got one last year. So.
No. Provincial, yes, but not.
Oh, good stuff. So, with the sport of Strongman, what do you find harder, the mental side or the physical side?
For me, and it comes from rugby as well. For training and even competing, it's more physical.
Yep.
For me, it's I would say it's like 80% mental
Okay.
and physical.
Yeah. So, how have you struggled mentally, and how have you overcome things?
Again, the rugby helped a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
And what rugby taught me with our training camps is mentally to overcome your obstacles.
Yep.
So I've used that a lot in Strongman.
Okay.
It's difficult to describe, but it's what's going on in your head and what you tell yourself. And sometimes you don't want to train, and then to motivate yourself, to keep your mind on your goals.
Yep.
Just to keep training, keep pushing.
So, do you actually write your goals down, or how do you keep your goals?
Sometimes, it depends on what I'm working for. If it's like a huge comp, like for Worlds, like last year, then I would maybe write it down, put it on a wall or something. Because when you keep on reading it, unconsciously it gets stuck in your mind. So yeah, it depends.
Nice. And how often do you train?
Every day.
Okay.
About 6 days a week.
Yeah. Wow.
Depending also how close to a comp I am.
So what's your typical training week? So what would you do on different days?
It depends. I have an online coach as well. So whatever he gives me to train. And then events training I will just split. Like say on a Monday I'll do deadlift and then Tuesday log. So yeah, so it all depends on the training from the coach.
So what's your favourite event?
Log.
Okay, so you're a good log presser. Oh, okay, truck pull as well, yeah.
And farmers, yes.
Okay, so what's the one you hate? Duck walk or?
I hate the Atlas stones.
Oh, the Atlas stones,
and
okay.
The deadlift.
But why do you think you hate them?
Because I struggle with it. So I'm not good at it yet.
Yeah, so you obviously that's part of your training at the moment is to improve on the Atlas stones. Okay, now that's awesome. So what other lessons have you learned in life or from the sport of strongman or rugby?
Because I've done strongman very short, I would say from rugby, it taught me as a person my skills, my character that I have, the dedication and motivation that I have for myself, and the self-discipline to get up and train when you want to or don't.
Yeah, I think a lot of people struggle with that, but no, that's great. Okay, well my final question I have is, who actually inspires you?
I actually don't have like one specific idol yet. I guess as I go on with the sport, I will find one. But I would say the fellow strong women athletes that we compete with, or I compete with, as they set their goals and achieve PBs, that inspires you. Just to go in and train harder and to know that it's actually possible. No,
that's awesome. And just finally, I nearly forgot to say this, but what's Team Beastie?
It's a long story. When I played rugby, I got the nickname Super Beast.
Okay.
And then when I retired out of SA Rugby, the provincial team I played for in the Free State, they started to call me Beastie. And then when I started doing strongman, because I've got a whole team of specialists, then it just came together by itself. And then I just started like almost like a clothing brand that's growing.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, well, we'll have to check out some of your designs soon. Good stuff. Well, thank you for talking to us today and all your best for 2018.
Thank you.
Thanks.